we are going to do something fun today in my black journal, which is brand new. Let's not leave open knives out, except for the fact that I've cut out pages. Okay, so we are going to use a bunch of different gel plates to make some backgrounds. Now, I will say that I'm going to be more careful than I was in some of my journals because I feel like I made some backgrounds I didn't like. Okay, so here's a good example. I don't like this kind of plain twee green paint. I like this acid green paint, so I should pick the acid green paint. Ooh, this is shiny. Oh, speaking of shiny, why don't we do some shiny too? Okay, so we have some Dylusions shimmer paint too. So this is London Blue. Never use your good scissors to cut plastic. Go in the kitchen and get your nasty kitchen scissors. Okay, I think maybe we start with the shimmery paint. And this is gonna have a thing on it. We're gonna put that right there because we don't wanna waste paint. Ooh, we better shake it too. Shake your paints, people. These are very bright colors. I love Diane's bright colors. Shake your paint, shake your, oh, close your lid, shake your paint. Okay, so we're gonna put a little bit of this on here, and we're gonna put a little bit of this on here, and we're gonna use a brayer. Sometimes I use a paintbrush, and that seems to freak people out. You can use whatever you want to put paint on your gel plates. All right, so we're gonna have a little mix there. I'm gonna take this stencil, flip it over, and smoosh it down. And we're just gonna get a little bit of shimmeries on there, which is awesome. Everything is awesome. Now, this is the brilliance behind having your gel plates on here. I don't have to try to awkwardly flip my, I'm kind of a straight up and down gal more than I am a, oh, look how cute that is. All right, let's do it on this side. More than I'm a like diagonal kind of thing. All right, there we go. So we got a little bit on this black page. Ooh, I'm kind of totally digging this. All right, so what we need to do now, and this is frequently what I need to do once I get started, is remember I have to have room or I start to feel really constrained and grumpy. I can put this one to the side for this wee minute. I can work on this one and this one. All right, so let's do another one of these with more blue because I really love that blue. That was pretty. And this isn't fancy gel plating. This is just background gel plating. So let's go way back in the book. I'm gonna smush this inside. There we go. We got some fun stuff going on there. And then this time, let's do it on this side of the page. Circles. So cool. And get the rest off on this side. Oh my goodness. That is a wicked cool background. I may go with all shimmery paints. Okay, so I'm good with this one. We're gonna set that aside. That is a Vicky Bouton stencil. Now we're gonna do some circles. Let's do purple circles. With maybe a hint of pink. Now, my brayer is blue, right? So I wanna start over here. That way I'll get a nice mix of purple. We'll pull this off to the side. We'll bring our journal over here. I put a lot of paint on here. So we should get, oh, look how fun that circle is on that side. We should get a lot of paint. I don't want to do anything on the cutout pages yet because I don't quite know yet what I'm going to do with them. And this one, I have these circles, little bits, but I'm going to take this and plop it in the middle. Give it a second to pull off. There we go. And I tend to put borders all the, oh, look how good. Oh my goodness. Diane, you're a gem. I tend to put borders around my collages so I don't have to go to the edges. If you go to the edges, you might want to use a bigger gel plate. All right, that was wicked cool. And I like how much paint I had on there, which was more than I had before. I liked it being very gooey. I liked that I got lots of paint from this. All right, let's go back to the front. Okay. Pretty. This is the last one I'm going to do with that stencil because I don't want them all to be the same. Let's go ahead and flip this over on here. And then I feel like we could do a quickie. Just a little something over there, maybe one this way. And I have a whole video about how my husband made my acrylic blocks. You can see they're not perfect. He just took a hacksaw to them. But they work really well. Okay, let's go to a different color combination. Let's do green. Green and purple are going to make what class? Brown. So let's not do that. But we already have a teal thing going. Look how pretty that is. This, oops, I did this backwards. All right. We need one with a big opening. Because this time, because I did it backwards, no bother. We're going to do this, and we're going to do this. So see, even if you don't have an acrylic, it will work, right? We're going to do this. And then we're going to do, this one's a little bit more kerfuffly because it's a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Yeah, I think this on the edge. And that'll probably be more just a blob, which is fine. Can we get a little bit more off? Yep, some. Okie dokie. Let's do another page of that, and that is called Polished Jade. Polished Jade. Look at me knowing things. Okay, I don't want two of the same, so let's do, oh, look at that. This is my favorite color. It's the color of my Marketing Artfully brand, which is my marketing company. And with that polished jade, it is going to be stunning. Okay, so now we take this, smush, smush, smush. I love the reverse too. Gorge. Okay, I'm done with this one, but let's come all the way to the front. Not there, because that's a cutout. Here we go. And the reason I like to do this is there's days when I have literally like 15 minutes to work on my journal because the kids have something, or I gotta take Grandma Linda to the, I always want to say the vet, the doctor. And I have to do it on a page that maybe doesn't have, you know, I want to have a page that I have already started that I don't have to do this whole background, you know, drama. So, all right, tiny spots. I like squares better. Let's do squares, and then we're going to end this video. Okay, what colors haven't we used? We used purple, we used pink, we haven't used yellow. So let's use yellow and green. My yellow's kind of goopy. I don't even think the rattly ball will work anymore. It's pretty old. I think it's the first one that came out, and usually they're wet like that, but not my yellow. My yellow is goopy. All right, I think this one, we're gonna go back to the back. I'm gonna do this way. Cool. Then we're gonna pull this over and smoosh it. And I like mixes. Oh, I've lost my stencils. Do not leave them in your book. Uh-oh. Do not leave these in your book or they will stick, because acrylic paint is actually kind of glue. So if you were to leave them in there, you would wind up with a gluey mess on your page. Now, I can do half and half. Those there. Let's do these. Like this. And then I think we'll get one more kind of. And look, we got some of the blue. Yay us. Oh, fun. So that's a great background. Okay, let's do one more of the squares and then we're done. I have a lot more room than I used last time. Okay, can we get this? We're going to try to get this to be more yellow. And with as cloggy as this is, I think I'm going to have to put some acrylic yellow in there and see if we can get it to mix. Because that is just, there we go. Maybe a little bit more yellow. I'm just doing it for the moisture. Okay, there we go. We got it gooey again. All right, some people will roll this in their book. I don't like big blocks of color in my book. So that's a decision you could make. Okay, that's cute. I love that. That looks very Tron. My husband was watching Tron. Okay, I'm going to put actually these stencils inside here. Opposite. And I keep these little guys over here. So we got some on there. Let's see this one. Ooh, I kind of love that background. I'm done with those. And let's go to the, oh, I wonder if we want to mix. I don't want to mix at this point. And I do kind of clean my brayers. I don't necessarily clean my, let's see if this is still shiny. Oh yeah. Oh wow. It's still shiny even though we mixed it, right? Then I'm going to put this guy kind of right on the edge if I can get him. This is why my desk needs to be like, I've had giant desks. It doesn't matter how big my desk is. I will expand to fit whatever area I give myself. All right, there we go. So we have a bunch of our pages started. Hopefully that helps. Tara Jacobsen, Artsy Fartsy Life.